Have you ever pondered over the true value of the rook in a game of chess? Well, if you haven't, it's high time we shed some light on this. The rook, that formidable castle-like piece in chess, carries a significant strategic weight. It's not just another game piece but a power player that can shape the game's trajectory. In the realm of chess, the rook is the embodiment of both offense and defense. It can travel across the entire chessboard, along rows and columns, exerting control unlike any other piece. It's the rook that holds the power to dominate open spaces, to corner your opponent, and to create impenetrable barriers. Whether you're on the attack or strengthening your defense, the rook's versatility makes it a vital part of your strategy. It's a silent force, often underestimated, yet it holds the potential to turn the tides in your favor. So, if you've underestimated the rook before, it's time to rethink. Now let's delve into some scenarios that showcase the rook's prowess. Picture this: your rook is in the corner of the board, seemingly far from the heat of the battle. But with just a couple of moves, it can swing into action, controlling both the rank and file it occupies. This is one of the key strengths of the rook: its ability to quickly control space and create threats. Imagine a scenario where your opponent's pieces are scattered about in disarray. Your rook, with its long reach and power, can exert pressure across the board, forcing your opponent to either move their threatened pieces or counter your rook's influence. Now let's talk about some common strategies involving the rook. First up, we have the double rook lift. This is a powerful strategy that involves aligning your two rooks on the same rank or file. This alignment can create a strong offensive line that can be hard for your opponent to break down. Next is the strategy of placing your rook on the 7th rank. This is often referred to as the pig on the 7th, because of how effectively it can gobble up your opponent's pawns. It also puts pressure on your opponent's king, limiting its mobility and potentially setting up a checkmate. Lastly, let's discuss exchanges involving the rook. In chess, the rook is generally considered to be worth 5 pawns. This means that in most situations you would be willing to exchange your rook for an opponent's minor piece and a couple of pawns, or for an opponent's rook and 1 pawn. However, the actual value of the rook can vary greatly depending on the position, so it's important to carefully consider any potential exchanges. In summary, the rook is a versatile piece that can control space, support other pieces, and create powerful threats. By using strategies such as the double rook lift, placing the rook on the 7th rank, and carefully considering exchanges, you can maximize the effectiveness of your rooks. As you can see, the rook can be a formidable force when used effectively. The rook's value isn't static throughout the game, it ebbs and flows. In the opening, the rook often takes a backstage role, waiting patiently for the pawns and minor pieces to set the stage. But as the game progresses into the middle game, the rook starts to show its might. It uses its long reach to control open files and ranks, striking fear into the heart of the enemy. As we delve into the endgame, the rook's value soars. It becomes a key player in executing strategies, and its versatility shines. The rook is adept at cutting off the enemy king, confining it to a smaller space, and restricting its movement. Furthermore, the rook is a loyal supporter of passed pawns, protecting them as they strive for promotion. Understanding the rook's changing value can help you make the most of this versatile piece. Its power might not be evident in the opening, but its potential to control the game grows as the board clears. So, what have we learned about the rook today? We've discovered that the rook, often underappreciated in the grand scheme of chess, is a powerhouse of strategic potential. Its linear movements, horizontally and vertically, provide an impressive range of control over the board. We've seen it in action, showcasing its unique abilities to assert dominance and pressure on the opponent. We've also explored the rook's value in different phases of the game. In the opening, it's typically a dormant giant, waiting for the right moment to spring into action. In the middle game, it becomes a key player, capable of controlling entire ranks and files. And in the endgame, it truly shines, often becoming a deciding factor in the game's outcome. So whether you're a seasoned veteran or a budding enthusiast, understanding the rook's role and value can greatly enhance your chess strategies. Remember, every piece in chess has its value, and the rook, with its strategic power and versatility, is certainly no exception.